river and through the woods to grandfather's house we go. The horse knows the way to carry the sleigh through the white and drifted snow. Over the river and through the woods to grandfather's house away. We would not stop for dollar top, for it's Thanksgiving Day. Over the river and through the woods, oh how the wind does blow. It stings the toes and bites the nose as over the ground we go. Over the river and through the woods with clear blue winter sky. The dogs do bark and children's hark as we go jingling by. Over the river and through the woods to have first-rate play. Hear the bells ring, ting-a-ling-ding, hurrah for Thanksgiving Day. Over the river and through the woods, no matter for winds that blow, or if we get the sleigh upset into a bank of snow. Over the river and through the woods to see little John and Anne. We will kiss them all and play snowball as long as we can. Over the river and through the woods trot fast my drapple gay. Spring over the ground like a haunting hound, for it's Thanksgiving Day. Over the river and through the woods and straight through the barnyard guard. We seem to go extremely slow, for it's so hard to wait. Over the river and through the woods, old Yowler hears our bell. He shakes his paw with a loud bow wow, and thus the news he tells. Over the river and through the woods, when grandmother sees us come, she would say, "Oh dear, the children are here, bring a pie for everyone." Over the river and through the woods, now grandmothers say, "I spy." Hurrah for the fun, is the pudding done? Hurrah for pumpkin pie. The end. I Love You Always and Forever by Jonathan Emmet. Longtail and Littletail were playing in the forest. They scampered through the bushes and scurried around the trees. Littletail wanted to play a game. "Catch me if you can," she laughed, as she leaped into the long grass. Littletail was fast, but Longtail was faster, and he caught her and swept her into his arms. "You always catch me," gasped Littletail. "Do I always?" said Longtail. "Well, it won't be forever. One day you'll be too fast for me to catch." Littletail wanted to play another game. "Hide and seek," she said, and she bounded off into the bushes. Longtail counted to 100 and then went to look. Littletail was clever, but Longtail was cleverer, and he found her and caught her by surprise. "You always find me," giggled Littletail. "Do I always?" said Longtail. "Well, it won't be forever. One day you will be too clever for me to find." It was getting late, but Littletail wanted to play one last game. "Follow the leader," she said, and she wiggled down between the roots of trees. Longtail took a deep breath and followed her. Longtail was small, but Littletail was smaller, as she could squeeze through where Longtail could not. "I always get through," Littletail said proudly. "Do you always?" laughed Longtail. Well, it won't be forever. One day you will just be just as big as me. Littletail was tired now, so Longtail carried her home and laid her down gently in a corner of their nest. I love you, Littletail, said Longtail as he kissed her goodnight. You always say that, murmured Littletail sleepily. Do I always? Said Longtail as he lay her down beside her. Well, that will be forever. I love you always and forever, he whispered with a smile. The end.